Tony Bennett, the legendary vocalist, has died after battling Alzheimer's disease for several years. He was just 2 weeks shy from his 97th birthday.
With 19 Grammys and more than 17 albums, his impact on the music world is unmistakable. Fox 5's Richard Giacobitz is joining us now with a look back at some of his most iconic moments and the legacy he leaves behind. Richard, his voice just transcending generations.
Oh, it sure does, Chris and Natasha. He was one of the last true crooning legends, a quintessential New Yorker whose remarkable career spanned 8 decades. Tony Bennett was a master at his craft, and he had longevity, singing his final note on stage in front of a New York audience just 2 years ago while fighting Alzheimer's disease. Tony Bennett never quit, nor did he want to.
I left my heart in San Francisco.
Old Blue Eyes himself once called Tony Bennett the greatest popular singer in the world, and with a voice so warm, so tender, so iconic, Tony Bennett lived up to that title for most of his life.
To be well, little cable cars, climb halfway to the stars.
The Astoria, Queens native died this morning at his New York City home at 96 after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. He was just 2 weeks shy of turning 97. Born Anthony Dominic Benedetto to Italian immigrant parents, Tony Bennett was raised in poverty. His father a grocer, his mother a seamstress. Tony, though, always had a passion for singing.
My clothes may still be torn and tattered.
He was really one of the final great American songbook singers.
American Songbook standards, I Want to Be Around, and The Good Life were also top hits for Tony Bennett in the early 60s. His biggest, I Left My Heart in San Francisco. Tony garnered 13 Grammy nominations and the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award.
Well, I personally feel that there's nothing like a New York audience. You know, they're right in there. They come. They're all enthusiastic. They want it to happen.
Yes, New York was the place Tony Bennett was born, grew up, and died. He founded the Frank Sinatra School of the Arts in 2001, and former principal Donna Finn helped build the school, working hand in hand with Tony. She spoke to us today about his generosity and passion for ensuring musically gifted children got the education they deserved.
He was warm, he was kind, he was thoughtful, and he's going to be missed. But he left quite a legacy and a story.
Tony Bennett was also a gifted painter. His Benedetto artwork was another passion of this New York icon. At least 3 of his paintings hang in the Smithsonian. Back to music, once Tony Bennett reached his 80s, he teamed up with Lady Gaga for a series of legendary collaborations.
And though I'm not a great romancer,
creating a whole new fan base. It was Lady Gaga who escorted Tony Bennett off of the Radio City stage after his final performance in 2021. Even stricken with Alzheimer's, Tony Bennett still remembered how to sing, and he knew where he wanted to sing one last time. A giant among giants, Tony Bennett may have sung about leaving his heart in San Francisco, but his heart was always here in New York.
it calls to me.
What a voice. The last of the greats, and so many tributes tonight coming into the late Tony Bennett. Johnny Mathis, another great American songbook singer, called Tony Bennett an icon who was not afraid to stretch musically, yet still remain true to himself. And Lady Gaga simply said, Tony Bennett saved my life. Natasha, Chris.
So many profound stories and truly a legend. Richard, thank you so much.
Lost a big one.